It's Christmas jumper day at our school, so we're wearing our Christmas jumpers. Jasper's lights up.
Good morning and welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas. We're nearly halfway through the month. Yeah, it's speeding by, isn't it? I am back to working today. As much as I want to sit on the sofa for another day, I still feel a bit grotty. It's all gone to my sinuses, as it always does. I did do another lateral flow last night and it came back negative again, so it is just a rotten cold, but oh well, that's life, isn't it? It always seems to hit me in December. Anyway, as I said, I'm back to work today. I'm not going to be dyeing stripes. I'm going to put off the second batch of dyeing stripes until Monday, or maybe Tuesday. And it's going to have to be Monday, actually. That'll be interesting with the podcast. We'll work around it. I'm going to put that off until Monday because, yeah, that's the more stressful, more difficult part. But I am going to get winding today. I've got an area full. I don't know if you can quite see them there. An area full of the stripes that I dyed the other day. So I can make a start on winding those, which will be good. Hopefully I can get half of those wound today and then I'll have some to wind next week as well. Hopefully we'll be there ready for the shop update on, oh gosh, when's the shop update? Friday. Yeah, I'm also being good and I'm drinking my Bird and Blend tea. So I have got, in my lovely snowman mug, which is clearly designed for left-handed drinkers because the snowman is on that side. Well, either that or it's designed for people who want to see what they're drinking from rather than want to show other people what they're drinking from. But this is a really random thing that does annoy me about mugs sometimes. I find that really annoying because it's got like a slightly raised face, and when I'm drinking from it, I don't want that raised texture against my mouth. I want like the plain texture against my mouth. And I've got a few mugs that do that and they have the decoration on the side that faces you. Do you get left-handed, right-handed mugs? Is that a thing? Is this meant for left-handed people, or am I just weird? I think I'm probably just weird. It's far too hot, actually, to take a sip. But I am drinking, what am I drinking? Cold Weather Warrior from Bird and Blend, which seemed an appropriate tea to have when I've got a cold, and it is cold. This one has got eucalyptus leaves, aniseed, lemongrass, chili, echinacea, and peppermint. It's a nice one. Yeah, but I really do need to get on with some stripes. What else was I going to say to you? I've forgotten now. Oh, I wanted to say thank you to all of your comments on my books I read in 2021 video. I really enjoy doing those books, but I always feel a little bit nervous when I do them because obviously a lot of what I talk about is crafting content and things like that. And just having a video talking about the books I read, and I read quite an eclectic range of books, always feels a little bit odd. I don't know if people enjoy it, but I got so many wonderful comments, so many book suggestions added to my book list, which is now ridiculously long, and a number of you that had read some of the ones that I had read and taken recommendations from me. So I really enjoy that. So thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. Right, I need to get on with some work, really. I'm not going to open my advent calendars until after I have wound these stripes because I figure it can be my reward for getting through the work. And if I work quickly enough, I might get a chance to sit down a little bit this afternoon before the chaos of a Friday evening. Both boys have trampolining on a Friday. Trampolining is from 4 till 5 and it's about a 10-15 minute drive away. So I have to pick them up from school, rush them home, get them changed as quickly as possible. Now, I know, a lot of you will say, why don't you just get them changed in the car when you get there? Well, two reasons. Partly, my eldest Arthur has continence issues, which I've talked about on the previous vlogs before. We've had a massive improvement over the last year or so, but we still have to be very conscious of making sure that he goes for a wee and things before we do social activities. And at the trampolining centre, I'm not allowed to go in. I have to drop him at the door. And I don't trust him, which sounds dreadful. I don't trust him to go for a wee if I just say to him, all right, make sure you go for a wee before you go in. So we have to come home for that. Also, I have to sit in the car for an hour and I need a wee before I take them. If I go at 3 o'clock before I pick them up, there's no way I'm going to get to 5 o'clock. Well, 5:20 by the time we get home without being a little bit fidgety. So it's just easier to get them home. And then we rush over. I sit in the car for an hour. Fortunately, they both do the same trampolining session, so it's not so bad. I haven't got different places to go. But I take them and sit in the car for an hour, and then we get home about 5:30. Tom gets home about the same time on a Friday, and we all have pizza for dinner together. But it does always feel a little bit of a rush, so I'm hoping I'll get an hour or so this afternoon to sit down and have a little bit of a relax before all that chaos starts. But I won't if I don't stop talking to you and actually start getting on with some work. So today completely got away from me and I haven't filmed anything at all, really. You once again joined me in a dark car. I am currently sat outside the boys trampolining. I think I mentioned in the one bit of video I did record today that the boys have trampolining today. Yeah, I am currently sat in the car outside of trampolining and it is getting dark. I did bring my Advents with me to open with you, but of course we live in Scotland and the sun currently sets at 3:30. It is now just gone 4 o'clock, so yeah, light has pretty much gone. But we'll see. We'll have a look and see how it looks. There is a guy parked next to me in the car park, so I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious while I'm talking to you and recording this. And actually, he's just got out of his car and gone round to the other side of his car, and he's now standing right by my window while I'm talking to this camera, which is very, very embarrassing. I'm going to have to stop. Okay, it looks like he's taking his dog for a walk, so I'm in the clear and I don't have to look like the mad woman in the car talking to a camera. So I've got my Corner of Craft Advent, which is this gonna... Oh, actually, that's not too bad. It probably won't focus because of the light being so bad. It's not going to focus, but Corner of Craft Advent, gorgeous, gorgeous yellow colour. I'm liking the mix of like speckled variegated colourways alongside the tonals, because I'm kind of thinking that if there's enough tonals, I might do something stripy. I also have my nerdy advent calendar, my Bumbling Yarns nerdy advent calendar, and the reference today was Gotta Catch Them All, which as I remember it from when I was a kid, but as a mum of 2 boys, it's Pokemon. It's obviously Pokemon. There we go. I know the colours are not going to come out well, and in fact I'm not even going to try and hold them up close because it's just not going to focus in this light. And is there something else in there? Oh, just a sweet, I think. Yep, a little sweet. I'll have that in a minute. And then I've also got my Henny Penny Makes Advent, which is, oh, it's such a pretty one. I don't want to not be able to show you the colours properly. It's so pretty. And the reference to take the colourway today is a modernist Christmas, featuring a very different kind of illustration for the Radio Times. This bright cover by Victor Rainganum features a modernist angel carrying a mobile of Christmas scenes. The 1960s also saw the first double issue, which covered both Christmas and New Year. I need to get my copy of the Radio Times, actually. I don't know when they're released, but they must be out by now. I'll have a look when I go to the shops this weekend. And then finally, my swap package. I can't even see the colour, so I don't know that you're going to be able to see the colour. It's completely gone now. But it looks to be a pretty kind of pale greyish with speckles. Oh, we'll find out. I also got some chocolates. Reminder to self, don't try and open Advents in the dark at trampolining, but I hadn't had a chance to open them. I did get a little parcel earlier and I haven't had a chance to open that either, so I will share that with you. I ordered myself some little festive earrings, and I thought what I would do is once we've got home and had dinner and sorted the kids out, I will pop upstairs and give you a little tour of my earrings. It sounds a bit random, but I have loads and loads of earrings that I inherited from my grandma, and they're lovely. I don't wear dangly earrings as much as I used to nowadays, but they're absolutely lovely, and I kind of feel like a delve through them, and I can show you the new festive ones I got as well. So I'm going to sit and read my book for a little bit while I wait for the boys, and then I will show you my earrings a little bit later on.
It's time for joke of the day. How many books can you fit in an empty backpack?
I don't know. How many books can you fit in an empty backpack?
1, otherwise it wouldn't be empty anymore.
Okay, I'm home. Pizzas are in the oven. Tom is home and keeping an eye on the children. And I thought I would share the new festive earrings that have just arrived in the post. Oh look, I've left the wardrobe open. Let's angle away from the mess, she says, angling straight towards the era. It's chaos. Anyway, I thought I would share the festive earrings that I received in the post today. I placed an order with jewellery box. I've used them once before and their delivery was fantastic, and they do a good range of different kind of simple sterling silver jewellery, that kind of thing. So I will flip you around and show you the ones I bought, and then I will share my earring collection with you as well, because I've got some lovely things that used to be my grandma's, and yeah, why not? Okay, so the light in here isn't brilliant, but I've opened them up. I tried to open them up on camera and it just wasn't working because it was taking too long and I couldn't show you them properly. So I've opened them up, but I bought 4 simple pairs of Christmas earrings. So these are the first ones. Just little, oh, come on camera, there we go, little festive Christmas trees. I thought they were really nice and simple. And then I got some little snowflakes, very wintry. I thought I could wear them into January with no problems. And then I got some slightly dangly Christmas trees. See if I can. There we go. So they're still a simple stud, but they've got, the Christmas tree kind of hangs beneath the star. And then the final ones I got were just super cute snowflakes? No, not snowflakes, snowmen. I couldn't resist these. How cute are they? So they're going to be really fun to wear during December. And then I said I would share my earring collection as well. I got this box. Oh, when did I get this box? Earlier this summer. It was just before we moved house, actually. I had a massive sort through of all of my jewellery, which has been very much abandoned since I've had children. But I wanted to get something better to store all my earrings in, because a lot of them, as I said, were my grandma's, and this box just works wonders, really. There's plenty of room in there. So there's a real mix in here. I'll go through and kind of show any obvious ones. Those are just fun ones that Tom bought me. These ones, my parents got me these. They went to Jordan on holiday one year, and they bought these from a little silver merchant, artist, like just a random little silver merchant in Jordan. I've got a matching bracelet somewhere as well. But I like that they're a little bit more individual. Then we've got some of these came from my grandma. A lot of these. My grandma loved this kind of jewellery. There's a lot of stuff with kind of... Sorry, I can't quite hold that one properly. A lot of stuff with kind of semi-precious stones. There we go. Lots of things like this. She wore a lot of silver jewellery. And I've got a lot of them. These ones hark right back to my teenage years, when I was a proper little goth and only wore black jewellery. Oh, these are some of my favourite ones that used to be my grandma's, and I have vivid memories of my grandma wearing these, and I do still wear them as well, actually. They're just these beautiful, like, multicoloured metal. And I don't know, I just remember her wearing them so much. And then, what else have I got? I've got some pretty ones. These aren't anything special. I just got given these as a gift from a friend. But I just thought they were really pretty. I don't wear them as often as I should, but they are lovely. What else have I got in here? Trying to think. Oh, these again are ones that I really remember my grandma wearing a lot. And I just think they're really pretty. My grandma used to wear like a different pair of dangly earrings almost every day. And I can remember as a child sitting in her bedroom and she had this little carousel with all her earrings on. And I can just remember being fascinated by them. The fairies, they were my grandma's too. She loved the flower fairies, which is one of the reasons why I did my Flower Fairies Yarn Club and Flower Fairies collection when I first kind of started, because just her love of the flower fairies is what introduced me to it. I've got my Rudolphs. These are the earrings I wore on my wedding day. Nothing fancy, not in the best condition either. They could do with a good clean. But just little drops. And then again, these were some of my grandma's ones. They are, I've forgotten the name of the stone now. It begins with a P, I think. I'm sure somebody will remember it. But they're really pretty, aren't they? And the little ones next to it as well. And then that's kind of it, really. But yeah, lots and lots of memories of my grandma in these earrings.